on court 15, where Billy Harris is going to be playing later on. But what won't be there later on when the match takes place with Billy Harris is, for the first time, there won't be any line judges at Wimbledon. Can you believe it? After 147 years, the role is being replaced by electronic line calling, which has been used widely across the sport already, to be fair. But the move by officials has had a bit of a mixed response. Let's speak to Pauline Ayre now, who was a judge here at Wimbledon for 16 years. Is now a comedian with a show all about of her experiences of the sport. Pauline, how do you feel about the fact that I'm sat here on a court? Currently it's covered with the netting to make sure that the grass is pristine. And later on, there won't be line judges like yourself here. How are you feeling?
A bit blooming jealous, to be honest with you. Good morning. Very jealous. Wish I was on my way there today. Mind you, not this early.
Pauline, I'm not going. It's glorious here this early. It's calm, it's quiet, especially on this court. Like you're hidden away from all the noise. You can't hear people cleaning up. You can't hear anything. It's glorious. But there won't be line judges here, Pauline. Roland Garros have decided to keep them in France. Different decision here at Wimbledon. Why have they done it, do you think?
I don't know, if I'm honest. I presume it's a financial thing in the long term, but it's I find it really heartbreaking. You were talking on the show just, Sean was talking a few minutes ago about AI taking people's jobs and tech and what that means for our future. And Wimbledon is so synonymous with all those little beautiful details, like the pansies, like the line judges, the 3 line judges standing at the back of the court on your television. I think it's really sad. I think it's beautiful Wimbledon things that will be lost, let alone sort of 300 people losing their work and losing that joyful experience of being able to call lines at Wimbledon.
Yeah, it must have been stressful though, Pauline, right? Because when you're under scrutiny like that, there must have been a lot of pressure on you to get it right.
There was enormous amount of pressure, but we were very well trained, and I don't think anybody could argue that we weren't very good at it, because so few of those challenges in the past were successful. I think line judges were brilliant and a wonderful thing, and I think you can argue all you like about making everything perfect and tech making everything better, and I'm not sure I would agree with that generally. But when you take the humanity away from sport, then you're taking a large part of that challenge for the player as well. It's who copes best with all the circumstances that are around them, and it hasn't led to less conflict in tennis either.
Yeah, but what do you make of those that would say, there are sports stars' livelihoods and their careers on the line, literally on the line, if you pardon the bad pun there, Pauline, and that actually you need to get these calls right. And as brilliant as it is to have that sort of, sense of pageantry, if you will, that the line judges certainly added to, ultimately you just got to get the call right.
And we did. And there were always 2 people judging every call. There was the line judge, and then that was backed up by the chair umpire. And there are little things where the tech goes wrong, just as there are little things and occasions where the line judges go wrong. And the thing about sport, you can say everything needs to be perfect, but nothing is perfect in sport. And the sports players aren't perfect. The tennis players aren't perfect. And they have to deal with adversity and all of that, the passion and the pressure of a tennis game. And that was part of it. Pigeons were flying across last week at Eastbourne. Do we shoot all the pigeons and replace them with AI pigeons? It just, it's all part of life's rich tapestry, isn't it? And that's what sport is.
And just to finish, Pauline, talking of rich tapestry, you must have had loads of content for your comedy from your experience of being a line judge, right?
There's gossip in that show. Yes. Called Anyone for Tennis, and it's going to be in Edinburgh.
Well, Pauline, thank you very much for joining us. All the best with your show, and it will be. I've come in tribute. I've come dressed as a line judge for you today. I'm in a white shirt with sort of thin, pale blue lines and some chinos. So I just thought that's my little tribute to you and all the other line judges this year. By the way,
spend a lot of money on the jacket in the shop.
Yeah, I haven't. It's too hot for a jacket, Pauline. I'm not going to lie to you. I know it's early, but it's too hot. Pauline, thank you very much for being with us. All the best in Edinburgh. That was Pauline Ayre there, line judge at Wimbledon for 16 years and now a comedian. And Rachel, it is odd to see, to think that these spaces won't be filled with line judges in the future.
It is.
But there we are.
I'm going to miss them. Getting sweaty over the weekend. Jamie and